much
You
time
people, 10:30. Yeah, let me talk to you lot. You are knocking on. In fact, death's door is knocking on you. You're not even knocking on the door. Sort yourself out. God has left on this earth long enough to give you enough time to repent, and you're still nasty. You're going to hell.
How could you be old and an asshole?
That's why they're still here. Hi guys, and welcome back to what are we got? Season 4.
Oh baby!
Go! We just gave you quality content in the middle of the season.
Come on.
We've now come back.
Hallelujah.
And I know you missed us.
I know.
So we're back. So guys, welcome to Haven Talks Podcast Season 4, Episode 1. I'm Jumina, and we have
Chloe Alexandra.
It's your girl Z.
And it's your boy Ravan.
Let's get into it. What are we talking about today, guys?
So, since we have a full house, we got many opinions in the room.
I didn't even make noise. Can you see who's back? No more Wesley. She's here live in the flesh.
So, I'm wearing sunglasses today.
Okay.
It's a long story, but here we are. Okay. Anywho,
Guys, I want to hear that story though.
because this episode is gonna be full of shade, so I'm just prepared. Okay. Anyway, so today we're gonna talk about different things, but I want to start with the first topic, which is about neighbours. And I don't know if you guys are like me. I love am I the arsehole situations, and I came across one that really hit a nerve. Was entertaining, and this I think is a good debate, just to throw it out there. So basically, just to summarize it, because it was a long ass story, it was about a neighbor who complained to their neighbor about their child crying too much, and they were wondering whether they are the asshole because they complained to their neighbor about their crying baby. And I think the story is, I think we all have the same type of opinion, because I don't understand personally why you're going over to someone else's house to tell them to tell their baby to stop crying.
For me, I think they are the arsehole in the situation, but only because they went to go and complain to the person. What the fuck do you want me to do? Take my child's mouth shut? What do you actually want me to do?
It's a toddler. How?
But then also, let's take into I don't know their age. Do you know the age of the child?
No, it didn't say.
But regardless, a child is a child. Children are crazy.
Yeah,
you will tell them they can't have ice cream, and they'll
cry.
Do will widow cry for you, and they'll spin on the floor. Right?
The tantrum is crazy.
They'll be screaming. But for you to go, and I'm not. She's well within her right, or they're well within their right to be annoyed. Go and complain to your friends. Message your man. Yeah. Write it in a journal. Write a book.
Put your thoughts somewhere else.
Put your thoughts everywhere, but with the mother of that child, because they really and truly, what do you want them to do?
I'm not gonna lie. If you came to me and say your child is crying too much, how dare you come to my house?
I'll make you
shut
cry.
that door in your face.
And you actually walked.
Yeah,
you went to put your house on.
I come to my
your
house.
robe on, your bonnet on.
Are you stupid?
And I know for a fact it was winter after work.
In this cold winter, and you're there with a cigarette thinking I'm going to complain.
So your manager's done you off. You want to come and transfer that shit to me? I'm so sorry.
You're mad.
In this late winter evening.
Noise cancelling headphones? I don't know.
I don't understand. But
AirPods? I don't know.
But is there at any point that you actually might complain? For me, I feel like if I see my neighbour's child and I can see there's something wrong.
Do you know what? Do you know what this would be for me? What? It would just literally be get your money up and get the fuck out. That's what it would tell you to do.
That's
what it would tell me to do. When if you're in a situation that's really irritating, get your money up and get the fuck out. Even if you have to go and rent 2 places, get your money up and get out.
So you're on team mind my business 100%.
100%. How about you guys?
I think it depends if you have a motherly nature, a caring. When it comes to kids, I'm not gonna as much as I say okay, I'll you're an arse or whatever, because me looking after my niece and nephew and stuff like that, and I do have neighbours, and my nephew
he screams.
But even from your experience, you don't. What are you doing to your nephew that he's screaming like that? It's not. You're not doing anything crazy to him.
You're not doing anything.
Yeah, the neighbor came.
They're gonna scream, they're
Thought the
gonna
child
cry.
was being beaten and shit like that. I was like, no, he's crying because he didn't get chocolate. Like, yeah, no, he cries like someone is killing him. Like, you know that. It's
That's what I'm
cry.
trying to say. Like, children are so dramatic. Like, they are so dramatic.
yeah.
They're the most dramatic people I know.
And I feel like you must be absolutely self-centered to go to somebody to complain. Why are you
You're
fighting
selfish.
a child? Why are you beefing
You're
a
so
2-year-old?
selfish, yeah, because the thing is as well, like, let's be honest, like, as a mother, if my child was screaming all the time, I also would be aware of that. It's not that I would be embarrassed, but it's like a bit like you're just hyper aware that your child is actually making noise, and everybody can hear your child making noise, and you can't really like. And it's not like the child's gonna be crying. You can't really do anything about it.
Yeah.
And it's not like the woman doesn't care. But what do you want me to do? So then now you're coming to me and you're telling me my child's crying. Yeah, bitch, I can hear it too. It's actually in my house. No, but deep in, do you think I'm not annoyed by you? You're adding more stress to a mother that's already going through it.
Yeah.
She's a mother, first of all, that's hard. Even with a child that's the same. The child is clearly not saying, yelling.
And you come to stress me
I'm
out by
stressed out
knocking
about
my
my
door.
child yelling, and then you're coming to stress me out about my child. What do you want me to do? What is
The thing is, you're actually hearing it from a wall. The child is in front of me.
Bro, get
24/7.
Go buy soundproofing for my apartment or something. You can come and put it up.
There's nothing I should do.
Or better yet, get your money up and get the fuck out.
But talking about neighbours,
Yes.
have any of you had any like, bad experience with your neighbours at all?
I don't.
Fights, arguments. Have you witnessed anything on your street, on your estate?
100%. My old neighbours, they're fucking bitches, yeah. They're fucking weirdos. Basically, in our house, we have like the front porch where you can park cars, and then there's like a drop curb.
Okay.
So no one's bothered to park in front of the house. Why would you do that when there's a drop
Drop
curb?
curb,
And everybody
yeah.
knows you don't park in
In
front of
front of
drop
drop
curb.
curve, yeah.
But then, because obviously there's 2 cars in my house, so my parents paid to extend the drop curb.
Okay.
So that we can both fit at the front. They were like, no, you can't park 2 cars at the front of your house. Da, 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 da.
That's your fucking
That's
business.
I
My dad
paid.
went to go spend more money.
Excuse me.
Yeah, thank
the
you.
only issue I have with what you just said is, did you pay for this piece of land?
Thank you.
That's the only issue.
Where's the deed?
Where
Bring
did
it
Pay
out.
for this? Did you pay for the extension? Is it bothering you? Then they will come and park. Like, there's a tiny piece of pavement left in between our drop curb and theirs. They will park. Say this is. Can they see that? Yeah. Say this is the end. They will literally park on the line. So now we can't get in. Like, you can fit if the car was there, but if the car's not there, you can't park. Why are you doing that? And then come and see Granny, half past dead, now came out to start yelling. My son can't park. My son.
That.
Whoa.
You started the season with your madness. Which one is half past dead?
Guys, I've not done anything. It's half past dead.
She's gone.
Half past. I don't. Those kind of people. Yeah. Listen.
They're the worst one.
They're the worst
They're the worst
one.
one. They ain't got much
You
time
people, half past dead. Yeah. Let me talk to you lot. You are knocking on. In fact, death's door is knocking on you. You're not even knocking on the door. Sort yourself out. God has left on this earth long enough to give you enough time to repent, and you're still nasty. You're going to hell.
How
Sort
could you
it
be
out.
old and an asshole?
That's why they're still here. It's true they say the good
No,
die
I'm
young.
telling you.
The good die young. They've told you. If you're knocking about 99, being a bitch, why? Actually, why?
You see, this is why they say the hell is on earth.
Yeah, actually, why?
Actually,
Actually, why? She will come outside and start yelling, my son can't park when he comes home from work. Your son's a big man. Why are you shouting?
Talking about neighbours and cars. Me, I've had my own due.
Oh, yeah,
To the point.
It's ridiculous.
I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, so
You would think that what they're doing is feeding them.
Yeah.
You would actually think that in Cosy leaves, this is the hill you want to die on. You can't afford your bread, and this is the hill you want to die on.
Alright, get out. So the way my complex is done, everyone has a garage and a parking space. So technically you got 2 spaces, but who uses the garage?
Yeah, no one goes inside it. Come on, it's for storage.
Exactly.
We've told you in season 3.
So we have that space. At one point we had 2 cars, and what worked for us, because the road that you pull in to park the car, there's no yellow line, there's no nothing, and it's wide enough if you just park cars on one side. So we used to park, we had a little Corsa which parked right in front of our garage door, which was perfect, and then we used to park the other car in the main place. Neighbours opposite moved in, yeah? They are not even on our side of the road. They have their own parking spot. They have their own road.
obstructing them.
Do you understand? Where we park our little car, opposite it is a gate where a man parks his car. That's his parking space. Why are you taking the neighbour across the road, your big Range Rover, I'm parking it in front of the person's gate. Then obviously I'm living in a white neighborhood, a little bit racist, right? So they came. That neighbor came to come and knock on my door, the one that they parked in front of. Is this your Range Rover?
Shut up.
I've been living here before these people got here. You know what fucking car I have. Don't be stupid. That pissed me off. 2, we knocked on their door saying, I mean, what being nice.
What I like about these things, so when you bought the house, they told you where you can park. Why are you doing that?
Why are you doing that?
Why are you doing that? They've told you where you own.
Do you know what?
Stop going outside your bounds.
But do you know what's funny about your complex?
Yeah.
It's like they're on the other side of
On the road.
That's
They have their own road.
You've parked there and you've carried your shopping home across the road.
Like, what the hell? And then it's like, it's just enough for cars to come in and out. There's only a one-way system. They will park in a way that they'll block the entrance to the road. So that neighbour obviously complained to the local now we have a parking ticket place. What's it called?
Parking restrictions.
Yeah. I'm like, you just fucked up for everyone because there's no parking in the estate. There's no extra parking.
Because you don't have any
Fucked
money.
it. Now we need a second car in the house.
You keep on opening your fucking windows.
Exactly. You can't get one because it's like a 50-50 chance whether you get parking or not. Rush home after from 4 o'clock. You have to leave work early, boy, to get a parking space.
Boy, do I know.
You know what I mean?
The whole road fill up.
Yeah, quickly.
Fill up, but if I see my parking space, are you crazy?
You know?
But do you know
the
there's some
fucking door.
things where it's like, that's my space. You know,
That's mine. Don't do that. You know what?
It's my space. And you knew that.
Yeah, don't be crazy.
Like, no one said it was mine, but we know it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How about nosy, sabi two people?
Oh, there's
I think I'm one of them.
Tell off.
That woman, yeah. Oh my fucking god. She literally at a point before COVID, she would literally just walk up and down the road.
Why?
Just to know what's
Swear to God,
happening.
no one fucking knows. She would literally just walk up and down the road like you open your door, like say you're leaving your house. Bro, why are you looking at my house for? What? You're a weirdo.
That's actually weird.
Actually a weirdo. Then she'll come and start being like, oh, did you see?
No, I didn't.
No, I don't want to see.
Why are you talking to
I'm
me?
legally blind.
I don't know what you're talking about. See what?
No, bye.
Did you?
I
What?
can't stand
did
it.
you
I
see?
can't stand those people.
Are you crazy? Let it go inside your house.
And you'll see them, in their window. They think they're being incognito like this.
Like, yeah.
What are you looking at?
I had one.
Yeah, I went shopping and what? Yeah, I didn't have a bag today. Yeah, what? Why are you doing that?
I left my house and I came back 2 o'clock.
You ain't got nothing else to do but
Yeah.
to do.
I remember when I
Get a job.
When she's a beep.
Actually get a job.
I'm not gonna ask my mum though. She
Yeah,
loves looking
that's
out good
me,
people.
though.
My mum probably only does it when there's something going on.
But you know
Yeah.
what? I don't think your mom like just got like because your
Yeah,
window
when there's
like left
something
it like
going
a bit open.
Yeah, 'cause she
It's
wants
not-
to see.
Yeah, there's a bit of commotion. I mean, there's a bit of commotion. Who
Yeah,
doesn't?
of
I mean,
course,
me
yeah.
too. But nothing's going on. Someone's
Why
car
you
door
always
is shut.
looking?
You're there like,
That's crazy.
Girl.
Like you're constantly at the window.
I'm
just
gonna
waiting
need you
for
to
a
do
sound.
better.
Like someone's
you're
paying you to
jobless.
look.
I'm gonna need you to
Very
do better.
jobless.
I'm gonna need you to get a job, please. Yeah.
Just apply for
I
the local
remember.
council.
So when I moved into this place, the landlord went private, so they're not using a letting agency anymore. So the letting agency gave us the keys, which we thought was the only keys to the house. And then maybe like a month after moving, and that's when the landlord went private, they were like, oh yeah, we just want to check something. Sue and Anne, or whoever the names are, next door has a key to the house.
Nah, fuck off.
I was like, what?
Nah, fuck off.
I remember
I've
you
been
telling
living
me
there
that.
for a month.
Remember?
Yeah,
After
I
I've been
remember
there for a
that.
month, and next door has a key
To my
fucking
fucking house.
Nah, fuck off.
Darling,
did you have a ring doorbell?
Yeah.
Okay, did you? Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Because I would be so paranoid.
I was
have you
like,
been in my house when I haven't been here.
Do you know what I mean?
First of all, I'll pay you 2,000 grand for a neighbor to have my fucking key. Are you fucking stupid?
You're mad.
Like,
You're mad. That would actually piss me off.
I was livid.
Excuse me.
I just went, give me the key. He's like, what key? The key to the house.
Don't try that.
Oh, but you know, so and so.
Shut the fuck up and
No,
give
no,
me
no,
the
no,
key.
no,
key
no.
to my house. Why you still arguing with me? What is going on here?
My fucking house. Give me the fucking
Key to my house.
You're mad.
Do you know what's even funny? They try to say what key. You know
What key?
Then
come and blow your face.
The landlord lives in another country. So another time, I saw that neighbor just looking around the house. I don't know where I was, but I ended up
What,
looking
your
through,
house?
yeah, like outside of the house, and I was happened to be by the window in that moment. So I'm looking at him like, what the fuck is he looking at? Then I just casually opened the door with my rubbish bin. I said hello. I said hi.
At the front gate.
No, he was
Okay.
outside looking at my house. I was like hi. He was like, yeah, I can see like some of the marble has dropped to the.
Fuck is you in my
Concern
landlord?
your own house. What is your?
I'm gonna some of the what has what? Excuse me, sir.
Has dropped. Okay, but it's dropped into my front porch.
Has it dropped on your head?
Has it dropped
does
into
it
your
send
side?
you?
Chloe, like, I'm trying to
Should
understand.
I tell so and so, like the landlord? Should I tell them to come and?
Well, I'll tell them if I want to.
If it's concerning me, I will tell them.
Exactly.
But how did it end up with a key to your house? What permission did they get?
The
from
old land.
So the landlord. Okay, so there was keys obviously to the house.
Yeah,
we were moving into the house at that time though with a letting agent, and obviously they live in another country. So between whatever was going on, there was 2 sets of keys, which is one that we thought there was only 1 set of keys that came to us, but the other set of keys were with the neighbour.
Do you know I've been pissed
I
off
feel
as
like
well? Did you not cut a new key as well?
Do
I
you
don't want to hear any kind of
do you
story.
put the
Even
electricity?
when we got the key, we changed the
Yeah,
locks.
because
of
that's
course.
mad. You
Nah.
don't even know how many other keys they got there.
Do you know what I mean?
That you're there coming to do inspection. Who died and made you inspect?
when I ask you a question, don't even answer me back. Give me the fucking
Right,
key.
you should just.
You're
It should have been like,
stupid
oh, 1
person.
second.
Literally, I'm gonna get the key.
Literally.
Oh, we forgot about that. Oh, sorry, we didn't tell you.
No, sorry, don't open your
You said you're
dirty
telling me
mouth
what
and
key,
reply
like,
to me.
you
Give me
crazy or
the
what?
key. Give me.
Caucasian.
I'll come and slap your face.
they
Here.
cook-
I'll go and get it myself.
Caucasian, all Caucasian. What's the
The entitlement, I'm not even joking. The
It's
entitlement of
ridiculous.
Caucasian needs to be studied.
Ah!
They are so
like a
entitled.
dissertation needs to be
Actually,
made.
It's outrageous.
It's
I can't
ridiculous.
believe how entitled they are. How can I go here?
Fucking
This
prick.
is so-
Man
it's
said
so
what
stupid, right? I
key?
went to like a restaurant. There was no host at the door, like so everybody else was waiting. These people walked in like they owned the place. You know they have their iPad thing, the POS system.
Yeah.
He was just tapping, looking for his name. He now arrived himself. I said,
What? At the restaurant?
yes. The host came back here and was like, oh, you've been waiting for a while. Because she came back like 10 minutes after. Everyone was like, no, we've been waiting before them. Because they just arrived themselves.
Imagine I'm here.
It's ridiculous.
That's mad.
Let me tell you another of the Caucasians' audacity. After that, I was like, I question where I live, unfortunately, and I shouldn't be doing that, but whatever.
Yeah, I'll question that.
So I was living. This is another house now. The first week we had 2 Irish old couple. We knew it was coming. We were just waiting for the day. So they came like a week after.
I felt it from far.
Hi, we are so and so. I can't remember the names of shit. We are so and so. What are your names? My household is very English name. You met my mum. Her name's Emily. I'm Chloe, and my sister's been on the show, and her name's Rachel. Oh, that's very English names. What did you expect? Shaniqua. Like,
They
what did you
expected something that they
expect?
can't pronounce.
Literally.
No.
You know? I was like, oh, that's really easy
Ask
to
you where you're
pronounce.
from.
I'm thinking, do you not hear yourself
It's
speaking?
nasty.
Because when you're
And you know
Irish
what?
and you have names like fucking Siobhan and Seamus and shit like that,
Bro.
like no one fucking complains.
Who puts B and H together and makes it a V? I'm not even trying to be. No, I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm never trying to be disrespectful. Yeah, but when you have a language that works like that, you cannot tell me that my name, your name, anybody else's name is hard to pronounce. You can't.
Have you seen the way Seamus is spelt?
It doesn't make sense.
It does not say
know.
Seamus. It's in their
Seamus.
language. It's Seamus.
Seamus.
That's how it's pronounced. And my thing is, yeah,
Neve. Have you seen Neve written?
Neve.
No,
Neve
I'm
is
so sorry. I'm so
N-I-A-M-H.
sorry.
Do you understand?
I'm so sorry.
And
When
my-
your language works like that, you cannot have chat for
Cannot
anybody
have
else.
chat for nobody else.
You better be able to pronounce Ayotunde.
Ayotunde.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Like what the hell?
Excuse me.
And that was for me. That was the audacity of it. Because you have your own language, you have your own way of spelling, you have your own dialect.
Because sometimes I feel like they're trying to make conversation, but they don't know what to say, so they just swing
Then
to.
don't talk to me.
Ignore
How
me.
about that? Just don't like.
No, like you can't. Like, don't talk to me if you feel like I'm comfortable talking to you.
I don't
and
mind talking to you.
I'm comfortable.
I
like
really feel like Caucasian, they should just stay away from any kind of like race or like cultural conversation when it
Yeah.
comes to talking with black people.
if you feel like you don't know how to start,
you may
don't
just
fucking chat
offend
to me.
somebody. Just
Yeah.
talk about something so general.
Because for me, I remember like I had an old work colleague. You know who I'm about to talk about, and I can have a conversation with anybody about anything. It doesn't matter. But I feel like I can't speak for every black person or person of color. Every time I speak to a white person, for some way, somehow, my race comes into the conversation, or something black culturally will come in. So we're talking about school. She comes in. Oh, I went to Plumstead Manor.
That little bitch.
I was the only white girl in the school.
Oh,
They used
yeah.
to call me.
Fucking prick.
I don't want to change her name. Let's call her Lucy. They used to call me Lucy with the booty. And I'm like,
Lucy with
the fucking booty.
Lucy's such a bitch because I had a fight with her and I nearly killed her.
Yeah.
Bitch.
This took a dark turn.
Yeah.
I just
no,
had
like,
to give
fuck
Lucy a
that.
round of applause for being the only white girl in the school.
Oh yeah.
I'm so happy for you. Lucy.
I'm very happy.
I'm so
very
happy. Well
happy
done,
for you.
yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
No, Lucy
Try
with
so
the
much shit.
Booty.
Sorry. Oh,
correction.
With the
not the achievement. I bet she didn't have no ass.
No, she didn't. Oh, that was a flatness.
surfboard.
That was a flatness.
Them Caucasian
Surfboard,
bullies.
surfer.
Yeah, literally.
When they tell them I'm so fat, I'm like, where's it at?
Where? We can't find it.
Where is she?
Where they at?
Excuse me.
I'm legally blind.
Well, we can't find shit. So she used to do that a lot. She used to come and touch my hair.
Oh, she's
I had
so
a-
annoying.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Or
god.
one time she did something
I
very.
don't like those kind of things. We're not mates. Why are you touching me?
Don't touch me.
And do you know
Don't
what?
talk to
She
me.
will start the conversation randomly.
No one asked you.
Yeah, she'll
She's
just
trying to be done
Yeah,
with
so
the
she'll be like,
Yeah.
oh,
She's really trying-
Chloe, I forgot to tell you.
What? I don't want to know.
I don't ask me. Sorry, that's not one at work. She'll come.
She'll cut.
Yeah. Pick my hair like this. Oh.
Bitch.
Don't fucking touch
Oh,
me.
what? Oh, the fuck you touching?
She'll come. Oh, this is not yours, is it?
It's just so like.
Then I was like, no, it's a wig. Then she was like, oh, your hair must be really short under for it to fit on. Okay.
Not knowing this one has golden
bad.
locks. No, underneath.
This doesn't affect me because I know what I got underneath.
Yeah, but it's still so
But it's so
stupid.
stupid.
It's all
That's
dancing.
even when I'm trying to tell you, no, your hair don't have to be short. You can just braid it. No, it has to be short, right? She goes, oh, I could never put that on. You're just a stupid bitch. You didn't come here. You did not come here to learn. You didn't come here out of curiosity. You came out of ignorance and stupidity.
First of
Leave
all,
me alone.
it's the fact that you come in my face and touch
My
When they come
hair.
in,
Imagine.
they come in. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm just curious.
Oh,
I just want to
Yeah, but
know.
don't touch my
Go
head,
and-
babe.
go and Google. Go and
I don't
Google.
care about how curious
We are
you
now in the age of Google. Go and Google, babe.
Don't-
Imagine the fact that the wig was glued properly. You do this is
No,
off.
them times it was back in.
Bro, I don't care if I glued it or
was
not. Don't
just-
fucking
it
touch
was
my
free,
hair.
free for all. No, you go like this. Oh my god!
No, like, bro, don't touch my hair.
Yeah,
No,
it's rude.
It's like
It's rude.
Don't touch any part of my body without my permission. If I say
Literally.
touch it. If
Even
not,
to a
don't
point,
fucking
you know,
touch it.
some people. Do you know what actually grinds my fucking gears?
What?
People that are not spatially aware, especially in a queue. Why
yeah.
are you behind me?
Why
And I
don't you put
feel
your
like,
breath on
and
my
I
neck?
feel like you are inside my
Is
kidney.
this? Is that this?
You're so close. That you're damn near. You're damn near processing the food.
Literally.
Guys, back in the day, I used to work at the cable car in Greenwich,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So I used to be in the ticket office a lot. And like, okay, it was only a certain demographic. I'm not gonna highlight who yet, but I always notice it with them. And someone will be standing in front of me in the ticket office. I'm doing what they need to do, and they're like hovering over like the person's neck.
So
I'm like,
uncomfortable.
what? And I was like, can you please step back? This person's being served now.
Even during
It's
COVID,
like they're not aware.
You can tell that 'cause even during COVID, they said 2 meters, bro. Sweetheart,
Some people don't
You've
understand.
taken one step.
They don't get it.
There might not even be 30 centimeters between us. What are you like? You're literally processing the food in my stomach.
I feel like
my
people
God,
got
are you that
hearing
close to me?
problems.
Get
But
away
one
from
last thing,
problem.
One last thing, and this. Oh my god, guys! Now I don't know if I want to make it a Caucasian issue, but I was at Cosmos, and I said after this, I said I'm never eating at a buffet again. Okay,
I'm scared.
Oh god.
everyone
Did he
was,
cough on it? Oh, sorry. let me look.
everyone was taking their food and everything. This one lady,
Was
comes.
it when we went?
Yeah.
The Romford one. Oh
She
yeah.
picks up the bowl of chili oil and she does this. Me and 3 black women were standing there and we wanted to fuck her up. We were like, in sync. One of us like, what the fuck are you doing? In sync.
Chloe was like, Z, this bitch.
Dipped her nose into
Do you know what
the.
it is, sweetheart? Because you're not even gonna eat that. You can't. You fucked
It's
it
too
up.
spicy.
You've now fucked it up for everybody.
And you know,
Everyone.
everyone that's capable, which is usually black people and Asians here, we like a good spice.
Yeah.
Let's get the good chili oil. It's
Yeah,
done.
it's done.
Everyone stayed away from it.
I don't understand why you have to smell the food.
You should have told the staff because one time I was in Nando's. Yeah, when I tell you the most barbaric shit I ever seen in my fucking life, yeah, I was actually disgusted. Like, it
Yeah.
was so bad. They literally, you know, the sauce, how it has the pourer thing. They
Yeah.
popped off the pourers, finger inside the bottle. I said, "Hey, manager!" But they were good with it. I won't lie. They actually they poured out all the sauce, they sanitized all the bottles, they went to go and wash it all.
That's
they were good with it because that was what they were doing. Was absolutely barbaric.
I lost my mind.
So imagine you open it and now
you lick your finger. You're doing. It's not your house, bruv. You're feral, bruv.
I don't care. I don't care. Like even if you're in your house, you don't do shit.
It's still disgusting, but at least you're not spreading the germs to somebody else.
You know what? This shows how hygienic you are in your own household. How do you do that in public?
You was gone. You've entered your nose inside chili oil.
And you open.
If you weren't sure how it was, take a little spoon. On sauces. Take one, put it there, taste it. Or take the spoon, taste it. If you don't like it, dust the spoon away. Or better yet, take the thing. There's so many options there. She could have taken a bit and smelt it from the plate.
Lost my.
There's so many options before putting your nose.
Don't even say that because you put me off Nando's that big.
They did sanitize everything after they took it off the table.
Which one did you go to? So I know.
It was in Brixton.
That place I stay clear. I stay clear, Brixton.
I don't know why people don't like Brixton. It's not that bad.
It's alright.
But you went to a concert. But Brixton's not that bad.
It's okay.
Nah, man.
After that concert, it told me what I need to do. I love you, my black people, but I know.
It's not even just about black. Like I went to Brixton years back. And I just came out the station and I was like, am I in another country? Like,
Brixton, what the hell is a simulation?
I swear.
You go at the station, someone's roasting hot dogs, someone's preaching about Jesus, someone's burning incense, someone's doing Jah will provide, someone's selling sea moss, someone's singing, someone's trying to make money. There's someone standing out the side, they're saying he's asking for £1, someone's asking for a cigarette, someone's asking you over there, someone's talking to himself in the middle of the road. Too much is going on. I want to start. It's a simulation. Back and deep. There's so much going on.
I had to sit down and deep it. It's like
so much goes on in Brixton in one space.
This is too much for me.
It's too much. After you pass to America, you come to Brixton to see if you can really hack it. Then after you pass that, they allow you into the world.
I'm sure they have lovely people down there. Though.
So let's move on from there. So we decided that if you like being a bad neighbor, I feel like to be someone's neighbor, it's not hard, you know.
It's actually
just
not
mind
hard.
your business.
Just mind your business and
Honestly.
respect.
Just mind your and respect people's space.
Yeah, I think my neighbors are so cool. Like
Really?
I remember during Christmas time, obviously there was sales, and when there are sales, there is Ravan. So I ordered like about 7. He said there was Ravan. So I got like 7 boxes from ASOS. When I say like massive, it was a massive shop.
Cash dollar.
Oh, don't worry, I returned half of it. So
That's me, you know.
I just ordered it to try it on.
Not gonna lie, yeah, low-key, but not gonna lie. When I buy a thing, why does it all look nice? Because now what do I send back?
Oh yeah, that's true.
You spend more money than you really wanted to spend.
Yeah.
One of them girls.
So I ordered like 7 packets or 8 packets, and it all came at the same day. And I was not in the city; I was somewhere else. And obviously, I was worried. I was like, if no one's going to be at home, this is going to go to the depot, and now I have to go all the way there to collect it myself. No. And I think they delivered it to my neighbor, and I went to knock on their door, and I can see, cause they had a glass thing, so I can see them on the floor in the corner, and they're so nice. Like they actually put like a cloth on it. Cover it up to make sure that it doesn't get dirty, because
We'd
people
love to see that.
Oh, they're so cute. And I think that's because of my mom, because my mom's name is Hansa. This side neighbor is Hansa. This side neighbor is Hansa. So like she's really made friends. So like they actually have conversations from the garden. So
yo, what are you doing?
My neighbors now are calm, not gonna lie.
They're really, really good. So I really like Neighbours. But saying that, has any one of you ever had any crush on Neighbours or anyone on the street?
Nah.
What's going
Actually,
on?
no, I'm not gonna lie. My neighbor's son here. He's a pastor's child.
He's very scrumptious.
But unfortunately, every time he sees me, he catch me looking like shit, checking out the bins. I was got my.
If you see me outside my house, I don't know what to tell you, but it's not me.
That's not me.
I'm not gonna
I'm always looking like trash.
He is so fine.
He's so fine.
He's so fine.
He's been there for a year. I still don't know his name
He
yet.
is so
But
fine.
don't worry, guys. We're getting closer.
We'll get closer.
But every time he walks by,
Like next time just wink. He's
yeah.
he's fine. Like
Next time just wink at him so he knows what he is.
Yeah.
With my bonnet and my.
you know what's funny? Claire was like, "Oh, my neighbor is so fun." I was like, "Okay." Maybe
She didn't believe me.
I didn't believe her. And I saw him.
You need to track his movements for 1
I
week.
said,
when you know for sure, like when something that's reoccurring, you be like, okay, cool. this time I'm gonna come out, stand outside my house, and be the best kebab.
Yeah,
I'm gonna twirl outside my house. You know?
I'm not seeing him in a while.
No, he's about son this morning.
Oh, did you?
Excuse me.
She said, I had a good morning.
The other day, you didn't tell me.
He's a sweetie. I'm not gonna lie.
I had a crush as
He's
well,
so
but
fine,
the
though.
guy that I had a crush on,
Yeah.
he lives in India. I don't want to say much because he's still a neighbor. But okay, I might as well say it. He's married, and when I say I had a crush on the guy, like when he was single and he was a Pringle, I had a crush on him since. Now he's the father of 2 children, and I still have a crush on him.
You let the crushes be a crush.
No, the neighbor is really neighboring.
No.
The neighbor is really neighboring. How can I say
let
so?
the neighbor be neighboring.
Raj is like, he's too close.
When I say it's good, I did stalking. I know his Instagram. I know wife's Instagram.
You
I
are
know
a
the kids' school.
stalker?
Are you saying this on camera?
I am.
So moving on to other things in the podcast, we already started on the high. Let's get fucking higher. Higher relating to how high can you get? Addiction. We're talking about addictions now. Okay. You like my pun? Do you like my little segue at this thing there? Okay. Of course, yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Anyway, I tried. So I think we've all seen a pattern of people being addicted over different things, whether it's drugs, whether it's porn, whether it's alcohol, different things. And we wanted to discuss the addiction of pornography. Mm-hmm. And I think a relatable story is that Diana and Ahmet situation. She came, I think it was in March that she did a video, a 3-part video about her marriage.
Yeah.
And one of the things that really stood out for all of us was Ahmet's porn addiction, because it's not like it's a taboo. It seems to be like a taboo, but people talk about it a lot, or people are going through it a lot. And my question to you guys is how would you feel, or how would you react if your partner, or you discover that your partner was addicted to porn?
Nope.
We wouldn't be partners. We would have never got to partner.
What if you're already in it? They've been hiding it very well, then you found.
It's not possible.
No.
It's not possible.
She's that's not possible.
I feel like you get to know once you can tell by the way they talk about sex, or they want to have sex with you, or the things they'll like to do to you, or if they bring up oh babe, you want to watch porn, things like that.
So addicted is defined as physically and mentally dependent on a particular substance.
All things.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
All things, it depends what the addiction
Yeah,
is.
Enthusiastically devoted to a particular thing or activity. It doesn't always have to be a bad thing.
It doesn't have to.
It doesn't
If I said
have
I was
to.
addicted to learning, nobody will start saying go and find help.
You know? I hear that.
Addiction could be in different things.
But then again, if you're addicted to learning, a lot of people around you feel so annoyed because you're so addicted to something. You don't do it continuously. You don't see it as an addiction, but me.
Exactly, but it's dependent on the person. You would maybe think it's bad. My parents would fucking love it. If I was addicted to learning.
I get where both of you are coming from. Addiction is subjective to the person.
Yeah. If it was my friends and I'm never going out because I'm always nah, I've got to do this, I've got to learn this, I've got to they'll be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? But my parents would be like, yeah, you could go.
I won't see it as an addiction,
I do feel like addiction.
No, yeah, the parents.
I do feel addiction is subjective to a person, but I do feel like there is always a negative side to addiction, whatever it is. You could be addicted to buying Barbies. Your house is consumed with it. You can't even buy it. You can be addicted.
I agree with what you're saying because it's in the thing it says dependent on. I think being dependent on anything is not a good thing. I do think that you are thinking about it on the extreme side of addiction. An addiction I think it's a spectrum. It comes in different levels. Not everybody that's addicted to something is I feel like I'm addicted to perfume, but I have a bit of
sense. You're really in sometimes
in there. Why are you buying this again?
Yeah,
you ain't got no space, bitch.
Yeah,
it's okay.
Yeah,
you smell all the smells.
I think I stand by my point. I can't be with someone that has a porn addiction, because especially with a porn addiction, anything that's mental. Addiction is a mental state, right? But when it comes to porn, it's a service, it's visuals. How do you wean off of that? If it's like a drug, or a thing, an object, and you want to get over it, let's say you wanted my help, is a higher chance of you being able to detach yourself from it. But when it's like something mental and you mentally need, we know how fucked mental health is naturally when we're depressed or have anxiety. We know that there's periods where we're okay, but there's periods that it comes back. It's just something that doesn't really go away. But once you get fixated on it, to actually make it go away is the hardest thing, and it probably never will. Do you know what I mean? Imagine if I continue that relationship, we might have kids and our kids walking on you fucking doing one. Do you know what I mean?
She's fucking mad. They're good and I'm fucking well, that's not their wig.
What the fuck? How much? I bet they're selling for like £50.
They're no good and I'm fucking well,
That's not your
their
fucking wig.
That's Chrissy Bells, man.
Inglibo. Should we do 2 more minutes of this, 2 or 3 more minutes, and then should we think of one more thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I want to get your immediate reaction.
Okay.
No, it's not about porn.
Oh, okay.
Right, okay.
So,
3, 2, 1.
just to sum up my opinion about porn addiction, I can't be with someone that has a porn addiction. Personally, I feel like whether it's low,
When you do, like, when you guys are thinking about porn addiction, are you thinking like they're acting on the porn, like they're masturbating as well?
yeah, they need to relieve themselves.
Now, when you watch porn, the initial reaction you get is
No, but some people, not everybody that watches porn masturbates to it though.
they do.
Not everybody. No,
They
there's
do.
some people that are addicted to it that just like watching it.
You can't be addicted watching it and no masturbate to it.
You watching it, you're not horny, you're just watching it for fans.
You will be horny, and that's
will
a
be
fact.
horny.
No, but I think some people can just like
They actually just like watch it. They're just addicted
just
to
watch it for the sake of
I
watching.
don't believe
it.
It's
that.
not because they're addicted. I feel like it's two. That's you conflated two things now.
Okay, well for me, my idea. Okay, I would be with someone who's addicted to porn, who wanks every time they need to watch porn. They're watching it 4 times a day. We're sleeping in bed.
Is your piece not hurting?
Like, are you like? That's my thing.
Like, it's gonna get
Hasn't it fallen off?
I think Grace Adjolori had a story. She said it on a video. She was dating a guy, and she found out he was addicted to porn. It's
too much.
And she
Oh, no,
woke
you
up
took
at night in the chair. I think for me,
that one is too much.
he's put tissue.
You see now that what you call addiction on a high level.
Yeah, that's me. That's what I'm
extreme.
thinking about.
As in, you save tissue because you know
you're
whatever
gonna-
spot you're in, you're ready to release. Excuse me.
And it was dirty tissues as well underneath the bed. Like his stuff was in the tissues. Just
Put down the bin.
No, but I feel like
not
as
you're
much
just you're filthy on top.
as much as we said there's a high level, like once you have an addiction,
It's gonna grow.
It's gonna grow.
It's gonna
True.
grow.
That's
get-
true. As
I
well.
just don't want to find out when it gets there. It's fine. That's just me.
With me, no one that asked, but anyways.
This guy, yeah, he just comes out with like, okay, Raj, what do you think?
Thank you for asking. So with me, I feel like I agree with what Chloe is saying. Like any addiction, there is a chances of it growing. So if I do find out that my person is addicted to porn, I feel like I would like to address it there and then, and obviously do something about it. Because if we don't do anything about it, it's now going to grow.
I can't do nothing about it. You got an addiction. Sorry,
I mean, I'm not leaving you because
I am
you know,
leaving you.
Oh wow.
I think for me,
I'm
I
done.
have to decide if I care or not, but I'll only know if I'm in the situation.
100%.
Yeah.
I don't care. But if I did care and I became aware of it, I'll try and have. If you're my partner, like this is a long call now. Like we've been going for a couple of years, I can't just fuck off because I need to get married. I'm joking, but like I would ask you, like, how do you feel about it? Do you think you're addicted? Because really, they might not think they're addicted to it. Do you think you're addicted? Do you want to get help, like,
Bro, you're
let's-
not addicted to
Let's
it.
try and figure out like. Let's just figure out where you are at with it mentally.
Yeah.
Then I can decide if I have an issue with it. I can decide. Okay, cool. If you don't want to sort it out or do anything about it, then we don't align anymore.
I hear that.
I personally
But if
don't
you
want
are
to
willing
know
to do it, we
what
can-
you think or what you I don't.
This is like nope.
If you
I
are-
do is
if you
like,
are willing to work on it,
no.
you recognize that you have an
I'm
issue,
not willing
then
to
we
work
can
on
see
it.
how
can
much
go
you actually
about
want to
I
work on it.
respect
or whether or
it.
not you just want to work on it because I have an issue with it.
I see
get
where
what
you're
you
coming
mean.
from. I respect
Then
where you're
we'll
coming from.
we'll reassess in a couple of months.
Yeah, we're not assessing anything.
Guys, I will ask you a question.
Go on.
Kind of spoke about relationships with the porn addiction stuff, but what do you guys think about? First of all, what do you guys think about with money in a relationship, like sharing money, like paying for things,
You gonna
borrowing
share your money
partner
with me?
money, like not you, child.
Like, first of all, who borrowed your money, please?
No, people don't borrow my money.
Oh, okay, that's good. It's just the questions just come out.
in
Yeah.
the conversation.
I don't have any to borrow.
You will. Actually, no, I don't. I don't have any to borrow. Don't call me.
She said, I ain't no money.
I was about to say yes, you
My
will.
money,
Borrow what?
my money's for my enjoyment. I've told everyone, my money's for my enjoyment.
Yeah.
So what do you mean? Is it just in general?
What's your general like thoughts and opinions, feelings, concerns around money in a relationship, like sharing money, buying stuff for your partner, borrowing your partner money, paying bills, paying for rent? Like, what's your like? Just one sentence to sum up your general idea about money in a
I
relationship.
don't think I can say it in one sentence, maybe two. Number one, a general summary about about money in a relationship. I feel like because when I'm in love with, I can only speak for myself.
Long-term relationship.
Long term. When I'm in love with somebody, I'm okay with them not having access to my money, like my bank account and shit, but they can be like, oh, can I have this? Can I have that? Da, da, da. I'm not really fussed because that partner, from what I expect, should be doing the same as well.
Of course.
What is mine is yours, vice versa. When it comes to bills in the these Jim and I was like, oh hell no. When it comes to bills in the house, obviously it depends on people's salaries and who can contribute more, who can contribute less. And for me, I just want it to be as even or as
So
fair.
you're more on equality.
No, don't. I know. I'm not 50-50, babe. Like, I am a traditionalist in some
But you're
ways.
okay. You're more fair.
Yes, I'm about being
You're
fair.
like proportionate.
I'm about being fair. But if I'm in a relationship where the money is moneying, I'm gonna be a baby girl. Like,
Would you borrow your partner money?
Yeah.
But when you borrow it, would you expect it back? Are you lending it to them or are you borrowing it?
Depends on how much money I'm giving him. If it's like
Fair
50 quid, you can dash it. If it's over like 200 quid. I don't need that
I
shit
personally
back.
don't mind giving as long as I'm receiving the same back.
Yeah.
Okay.
To get.
My money is my money. Your money is my money. So
Okay.
That's the vibe I'm on.
Really?
My money's for me. And then your money's for us.
yeah,
I
literally.
didn't make the rules.
It's the way she said it. Like,
I'm sorry. You went on the knees. You went on the knees. You were the one who took out the ring.
I actually don't make the rules. I'm so sorry, but I just
Sorry.
don't make the rules.
Really?
Man of the house.
And I do respect
I do
respect
respect that, but
Man of the house.
But at the same time,
Honestly, I
though,
love you for that. Man of the house, because it could never be me.
At the same
depends on
time-
our situation.
So I just.
I'm just gonna say, sorry. At the same time, I feel like I would. What Chloe said, I'll be fair. So if he asks me, oh, can I borrow money? I'll give it to you, but it depends how much. Because if it's 50k, I'm sorry, I am expecting that within 24 hours back into the account where you received it from. Thank you.
Yeah.
As much as I'm saying all that, because he lives in it, like I'm not gonna be a bitch. Like, I'm not gonna let you be going to work Monday to Friday,
exactly.
12 to 12 a.m.
Yeah.
You
No,
don't
no.
rest. You come
Yeah.
here, you chew one rest and go to bed. Keep up with the girls. Like, obviously, I'm gonna put in. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
For the most part.
I'm expecting
my
you.
ideal
Yeah.
is if I just didn't have to do that.
Mm.
I just want to use my.
I
money
mean,
to go on
we
holiday.
all like want that.
I
But
just
like,
use my money to go on holiday.
I wouldn't mind like if he pays for the rent and then I'll do like their food. stuff.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I think that's me as well. Like you do the main thing,
Do
and
the
I'll
main
do the
thing,
little
like
thing.
anything that concerns the house, and I'll do everything.
I mean, I don't want to do gas and electric because
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I'd rather do anything to got to do with
I'll pay
food,
the
feeding
Sky
you, and all of that stuff.
I'll pay the internet bill.
I don't mind. Yeah,
You see, this one subscription.
I don't mind paying for the broadband, Netflix.
I'll even add movies on the Sky.
I'll
for
pay
you.
for the car tax,
I'll add the kids stuff even without the kids.
Yeah,
So,
like,
yeah.
like stuff like
so you
that.
feel a
Family
bit,
four.
so you feel like, yeah, do you know what I mean?
Multiple
We're still
screens.
in there, do you know what I mean? So you feel like,
I'll pay for the Microsoft.
so you feel like it's
Yeah.
teamwork.
I can pay the $7.99.
But
Just pay for the
electric,
rent,
water, the
electric,
rent.
water, everything.
Hold tight, yeah?
Wow.
you, bro.
Yeah, everything else how
For better, for worse, yeah. But
got you for life, baby.
so I was on the gram of
Yeah.
in my opinion podcast posted some things like I lent my husband £1,000.
Oh, yeah, I saw
and
that.
now he's refusing to pay me back. Do I have the right to be angry?
yeah, if it's
Of course.
Key word is I lent.
yeah.
Lent means borrow.
Yeah.
Borrow means you're
It
intending
back.
to give
actually
it
doesn't
back.
though.
What does it say? You didn't say I lent my.
It just said lent, but hold on, there was
Yeah,
this thing.
there was an
Hold on.
agreement of you paying back, or you didn't pay back. Where's my money?
Money.
with the interest because you're late.
Now you're late. It's £1 a day.
In there.
After that.
Do you know my issue with that sentence is he is refusing. Are you crazy or what?
Freezing for what?
Are you crazy or what? I gave you this money, £1,000, and it's a weird one as well because I would have to think about it in proportion to like what weight does £1,000 hold in my finances? Like, is it the equivalent of 20p to me, or is it the equivalent of £100,000? Like, is that all my savings, or is it just a tiny fraction of it? One, two. Are you rude? Are you stupid, crazy, rude, or what?
Decide what you want to be by ramming my piece.
You're refusing to give me money back that you borrowed from me.
What is that husband?
I'm sorry, the money.
Husband.
So the money that I
don't be rude.
The money that I woke up looking like a mess, clocking and work hard for.
It's mad. It's
you
mad
don't want to
if
pay
you
back.
came to me and you were like, babe, and I said I pay the money back. I really can't. Like, even if it's like, even if you're like, oh, like I can't do it by the time I said I was gonna pay you back, and
you came to me with a new action plan.
More time to be like, it's alright. Like, don't come up. Like, if I can actually see you're struggling to buy it,
and it's not affecting my life.
Yeah, and it's not like I've not been. I don't need to use that money for anything. Like, it's maybe I just grabbed from one savings point. It's okay. Like. Hold it, whatever, cool. You're my husband. Do you know what I mean? For better, for worse. It's annoying, but but whatever.
Yeah.
But you can't come with disrespect and attitude telling me I'm not paying your money back. Excuse me.
You're rude.
You're not what?
You're mad.
You're not even speaking to me.
You're just rude.
You're cancelled.
You're speaking to someone else.
Rude.
I'm not the wife
Who
that
you
you
talking
married.
to?
Delete block.
Yeah, like who you actually talking to?
Delete block.
Refusing to give me my money.
You can't refuse to give me. I will take you to court.
Blocker. I'm telling you.
Let's all be mad together. You wanna, and then if you want to go get the in-laws involved, let's get them involved. Because this is what I tell people all the time. I can be crazy, but I'm never crazy unless someone has made me mad. If you don't bring your insanity to me, you will never see my craziness. Don't be mad.
Right.
It's a fight.
When you get the papers into our marital home about petty claims court, I will tell you, see you Monday 3 p.m. And then on top of that, what you should have done was just pay my 1K, because now we just have to do pay court fees, and I might even add emotional distress in there because now my kids haven't had yogurt. And that's a lot.
You open your mouth.
I think Jimmy, I'm gonna ban you from talking for the rest of this podcast because this mouth of yours.
She came back with an energy for the new season.
That can buy me 2 wigs. That can buy 8 bundles. It can buy 8 bundles and 2 HD closures.
It can pay for my car insurance for the year. You don't know what I needed that money for.
Excuse me.
But do you know what's funny? Because sometimes like husbands know how crazy their wives are, and you come to me and say you can't pay me my money because you're crazy.
But this is not like it's not the norm. I've heard so many stories of husbands overstepping.
Oh, trust me.
Using their wife's credit, their
Also,
name.
it depends what you use the money for. If you needed it to go and be guy in the street with your boys, excuse me.
Can I just say something?
Every weekend.
And this actually happened to my family, and it happened very recently. So my mom, she bought Indians are all about gold. My mom bought this gold biscuit for my wedding, which
that's
probably not going to
hear yet.
I'm never going to see that anyways.
Don't say that.
No, let me tell you why.
Enjoy.
So she basically put those gold biscuits into a locker in India, which my dad has access to.
Not that he sold them.
Sorry, did you say they're biscuits?
Yeah, so like little
gold
biscuits,
nugget.
like
Gold nuggets.
Yeah, like gold nuggets.
Just to make it a circle.
It's just
Okay.
a gold.
So she
Okay.
basically saved a lot of money to get that, just so that in case if I ever have to get married, obviously there's a gold there for us to now turn into jewelry or even cash or whatever. So she put it in the locker. My dad has access to it. My dad got in an accident, lost his memory, got it back now. Thank God. And
Amen.
now that he got it back, a friend of his came to the house and informed us about this gold biscuit.
How did the friend know about the business?
My mom was crying. She was on the floor. She said, "How can?" My mom looked at my dad. My dad was just like, "I don't know. I can't remember." So he sold it. He used the money, and he thought that he would replace it before even my mom's find out. But obviously, this happened, and my mom found out. She was so heartbroken because this was her savings for life.
Yeah, I
because
don't
you took
respect
my whole
that.
savings and you fucked it.
It's not even about my savings. I'm preparing.
It's
for my
the
child's
trust.
future.
You lied.
It's the
There's
trust.
meaning into
You
that.
lied.
It's
Actually betrayed me.
It's not like
seriously.
I just bought it and just put
This
it
is the
there. It
problem.
has a
We didn't
meaning.
even
Has meaning
discuss
to it.
anything
This
with
is
me.
what
Like,
this is what I'll fuck
And
you
it's a
up.
lack of respect.
Sorry,
at the end of the
Raj,
day.
but like,
It's a lack of respect. You
Yeah.
don't respect when men do this. You don't respect your
my problem
wife.
with men. Yeah, they want to be men so bad that they will do these things. They'll be like, "No, I can make the money back." You
can't.
sweetheart.
You
Don't
can't.
Don't allow your ego to lead you down a path.
Literally.
You can't make it back.
Because what happens?
For better for worse. Ask your wife, babe, I need this money. Can you give it?
Yeah, because what's happened now
I've
is,
done that for like a while now.
imagine, so he did this
life savings,
3 years ago. We didn't know about
bless
this.
her.
You said you will make it up and you'll replace it. you had 2-3 years.
The gold, you know?
No.
Where's the gold?
So my mum.
Where is the gold?
Why are you?
It's so bad. Like I think it was. I don't know the sum, but roughly I think it was about 5K ish. But again, my mum put too much work into it because my mum she works really hard. So my mum is a carer, so she works really really hard for it.
5K is not something that can just come around like that. That's like at least years of saving,
and we don't even know where.
More than a year.
Do you know what's bad?
Paying bills as well.
Yeah. Do you know what's worse? Is now I can't even come to you and be like, where did you use that money, because you can't remember. Where's your memory?
Do you know that's what gets on my nerves? You have nothing to show for the transgressions that you've done. So what was this for? It's like, you know, when you look at your account and you're like, bitch, where's the pay going?
You know,
McDonald's.
So if you just pisses you off.
You're just like,
oh, I'm telling you.
So I think to conclude that topic is just like, I can only speak as a woman's perspective, because I think the scenario was related to a woman anyway. Can you guys start respecting your wives and their fucking money? Do you understand?
Have a discussion. It's okay to not have money, you know.
Communicate.
Like even the other day, someone will say, what pod was it? I think 3 Shots. They were talking about like girls have bare money in their savings, but guys don't have like.
Oh yeah.
I didn't watch the whole clip properly,
but I've heard that conversation quite a lot.
Yeah, like because they're always spending money on dates. Like they're always trying to impress girls, but girls are just arrive. That's why they have so much money in their savings.
That's not my problem.
It's true though.
I hear you.
I'm
but
good at saving.
People say so. You wanted to be the man.
Yeah. People like,
but did you have to spend 300k at Nobu? You didn't.
You didn't.
I mean, £300 at Nobu. You didn't.
You didn't really didn't.
I mean, it's nice, but you didn't have to.
Because girls are up right now. Like, let me just say that for free. Do you know what I mean? And I think men always forget, when you have a good woman, she will lay down herself for you.
100%.
Do you understand? Just respect her, respect her money, respect her time, respect the energy that it took to get that money. She will. A good woman will never shame you.
With men as well.
Ever. Sorry to cut you. Half the time, you see these households here. Let me tell you right now. You see these households that are and they will come in with the family gathering. The dad will come in. It's the mum that's running their shit. I'm telling you for free.
The mum picked that outfit.
Do you know what I mean? The mum is running that shit. The mum pays the bills. A good woman will never make you look less than a man outside.
She has a spreadsheet.
Everything, the whole schedule. But the thing with men, good for them. Actually good for them, because I'm so sorry. These are the type of people that you chase. I had this discussion at like a family gathering. The type of people that you chase. I had this discussion at a family gathering. They were like, girls are this, girls are that. I said, these are the type of girls that you move to, because there's girls out there that will not behave like that. There's girls out there that are very okay with, not saying a cheap date, but like an economical date in Cosy Lives. There's girls out there that are switched on. There's girls out there that don't mind being taken to these kind of places. You pick the girls that want high lifestyle, and then you try and live up to the lifestyle, and it's not for you.
You can't maintain it.
It's not for you. So good for you.
So true.
And lastly, relating to that, there was a TikTok and that was going around. This girl, she had like, her hair was done, red hair. She was wearing, like, you said that those tops that all the girls are wearing.
I probably saw that.
She was talking about like guys going for girls that do their own hair, but you want a high maintenance. I don't even know what the fuck she was talking about, but she was talking about along the lines of like, why are you going for plain Janes, basically?
I think I didn't watch the video, but I know what you're talking about.
And I'm just like, what is your beef?
Did she classify herself as not a plain Jane?
Yeah.
Okay,
mind you, you're doing you need a high maintenance, babe. The dress you're wearing is £10 from Pretty Little Thing. My thing is, everything I'm wearing right now is PLT, yeah? But I'm not going to sit on the internet and be like, I'm a high maintenance babe and I'm wearing a £10 top.
Do you know what I think it is, yeah? I think the word is wrong. I think the girls that I find aesthetically pleasing are the ones that are well put together, in whatever sense that is.
Yeah.
They can literally be wearing like £5 outfit, but they're so well put together. They look so good. Like they're just their whole vibe is just put together.
Yeah.
Like, I have one friend. This girl is fucking beautiful, gorgeous, body's nice, everything, face nice. The girl is so well put together, and it's not like she's wearing big LV or Fendi, nothing like that. She's just well put together. She just looks nice. I feel like that's attractive to me. If I was a guy, that's what I'd be attracted to. That's attractive to me. You don't need to be a high maintenance baby. You don't need to spend. Why are you spending 3k? Your nails look shit. Your hair is not. It's not laid nicely.
You're broke.
You bought £200 bundles. It's matted at the back. What's high maintenance about that?
I don't even mean to be rude. Like, you stood there with your stupid handbag on your fucking red hair, and you said you had it. I should have fuck up.
Like, it was. These are up shit.
No, because what's high maintenance?
What is define it.
Just because you spend like a large sum of money on your maintenance, it doesn't mean that you're any better.
Yeah, and she was complaining that you need to be able to pay for these things. Why should a man need to? You want this?
We don't want it.
doesn't.
You do.
He doesn't. You want this?
Do you know, it's nice
If
if
he
it's
does.
nice if you get your nails on all the time. He's like, oh babe, dash money for your nails. If you're going to do your
Why
hair,
is it a part of his expenses every
yeah.
month? Right, I need to pay the gas, electric. Okay, I need to give her £300 every month for nails and hair.
Especially if it's
Why?
outside of his means. Like if
Yeah,
he's able to do it
then
and
that's
that's
fine.
what he wants to do, then it's fine. But you don't expect those kind of things from a man, especially in cause he lives. And the men that like you, I don't know if I don't know the
I feel like
but a lot of women don't get into like spaces, or you're not in those kind of spaces with the men that can actually afford that.
Yeah.
You're just not.
You're going to the same recesses and DLTs like me, babe. Okay, you're not being sent to any private event by Prada. You're not. Okay, we're in the same fucking spaces. We're meeting the same niggas. You need to calm the fuck down.
So
Like, on a day to day, you're not meeting the 1%.
Do you get it? You need to calm the fuck down.
cool down.
I feel like if you want now, like,
City girls are
if
down,
a guy is like, if it's a guy is like
So annoying.
caring and nurturing and stuff like that, and of course he's got money. These are the things like he'll
If he's
actually
able to,
provide,
yeah.
he'll
and
provide
like
it.
he'll see the
He'll
type of
provide the
things that
natural.
you
This is what I
like.
say. The relationships, they're so transactional. Like it's just
It's
like,
ridiculous.
Are you? What are you in there for? Are you in there to get your stuff paid for, or are you there trying to actually build something with somebody? Like it's cute.
She's there to give.
Like don't get me wrong as well. Like, I'd love for my stuff to be paid for.
Yeah.
I'll fucking
I will
That's
freaking
life.
out. Like,
I hate it.
No, do it.
Oh my
It's
God.
nice not
So-
spending your own money.
I went
Trust
on
me.
the thing on the
When someone
internet.
just taps their card, and you're
I
like,
said I'm
yeah.
gonna buy hair, and now added the bond. I said, I cannot. I can't.
Exit.
I literally was like, I can't continue to live like this. I went shopping. I scanned the stuff. I said, I can't continue to live like this.
Yeah, everything's so expensive right
It's
now. I was just
so
like, by the time you put
expensive.
2 outfits in the basket, it's
It's
already
£60. I'm like, yeah. The other day I said, you know what, I'm gonna remember I messaged you guys. I said I'm gonna do retail therapy.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna go to fucking one nice jewelry shop or perfume. Yeah, I went straight to Primark. I went through that.
No shame in
That's
that.
a calm
No
down.
shame in
The
that.
price
I
has
walked
gone
into
up.
Zara. I said nope. We went straight to Primark.
I go
But Zara, they
shopping
got
now.
good stuff though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Zara spring summer collection.
Yeah, the banging.
every single
Yeah.
time.
Really?
Yeah, they got
Never
good
misses.
stuff.
So
Majority
good.
is because
And
I
the
had
quality
I
is
had a
good as
little
well.
bit of delusion because I lost 7 kg and I thought maybe just maybe I can buy one thing from Zara. Went there, it was a fail. But they're still, you're right,
Their sizing is off. I can't lie.
terrible.
I'm not gonna
Their
lie,
sizing
it's
is very
true.
off. Like I bought something in my
Like-
it's my size. It fit my sister.
Guys, the day you know I've lost weight is when I do a try on haul for you guys and I say this is from Zara.
Yeah. No,
This
but-
top is from
But
Zara.
it's weird because the sizes are like mad weird because like with Zara I can wear like a small size like when it comes to top, and then with the trousers it's a large.
Because it doesn't stretch.
Yeah, like,
their
it's
trousers do
weird.
not stretch.
Well, lucky for you, small people, you can enjoy a little bit of Zara. But any
That was expensive
it's
though.
expensive, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's why I went to
when the
Primark.
heels are like 40 quid, I'm like,
No, but their heels are fucking phenomenal.
yeah,
And
they
they're
are.
quite comfortable.
Oh, I'm
Very
so
comfortable, yeah.
jealous.
Really, really good. They got
You
good
can get a
stuff
bag. They have
Thank
nice
you.
bags
Yeah.
and jewelry.
and jewelry.
Yeah, you
They
can
got
still be
nice bags
involved.
and
No,
jewelry.
I can't be involved. You see, like all these places, even jewelry don't fit.
Oh,
Got a fat neck, man. Listen, they just listen. Like I remember when I was
you can get the extender
yeah.
and just slap it on the back jewelry.
I'll think about it.
This is why we need Jimmy now.
Yeah, 'cause she tells us all the tea, guys.
Yeah, she really does.
Like everything. But
Don't do that. I don't know anything.
you do it. The Facebook is.
I don't know anything.
But guys, man, episode 1 of season 4, we are back in full effect. The whole squaddy is here for another 12 episodes. Big things are coming this season. Just wait, just hold up, just bear with us. We're here. We're not going anywhere. But yeah, man, great first episode. I really enjoyed it. We talked about a whole bunch of stuff. I
We
can't
actually
remember.
did.
We
did.
started
It's
from
been good.
Neighbours.
We went
babies
into porn
crying,
addiction.
We went to porn addiction. Caucasian. This was all over the place.
Transgressions of the Caucasian.
Do you know what I mean? But I hope you were thoroughly entertained because I most definitely was. Thank you, Raj Z Jumanat, for being here again for another episode. Thank you guys for watching. Make
Thank
sure you
you.
comment, like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you in our next episode.
We love you.
Bye.
But like, say for example, they're like, what type of person are you? Or like, what temperament? Do you
Let's
have?
say there was like 5 questions. Family person,